Hello, and welcome to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be ranking each class on how well they perform against the chaos enemy types, or the enemies, sorry. So let's get straight into it now. For the first one, I'm going to have to go with heavy. This guy really does struggle against the chaos, mainly due to the fact that it's just constant range damage, which is why no one wants to play chaos, and and it's why chaos is so obnoxious to play against. And unlike Bulwark, who has a shield, also has nothing, right? So you are literally a sitting duck. You're just going to be taking that damage, and you're going to be taking a lot of that damage. This guy really does struggle against chaos, which is why he needs a contested health buff or something, or extra health. I don't know. But yeah, this guy really does struggle. And another reason why he does struggle is because if you want to do any sort of damage, again, you have to charge that damage up. And it being constant range damage, you gotta sit there, charge up while they're shooting at you, and it's gonna be even more annoying, right, when you have an extremist enemy on you, and it's a Terminator Soul Reaper, right, the guy with the minigun. You can't do anything about that. Literally, you cannot do anything because you got that minigun you're just spraying, and it's even more annoying when there's two of them as well. So playing chaos with assault is literally hell right now. It's literally unbearable, obnoxious. And let's say you even do somehow charge up, there's literally a chance where they just disappear, whether that's the Majora's enemy, just disappears, and you just wasted that charge up, and you got to do that all over again. This guy struggles, he needs a buff, and yeah, man, he really does. The only good thing that I guess helps him out is the plasma pistol, and that is it. But other than that, this is why he is 6th place, man. He really does suck against chaos. And the way to fix that is, I don't know, man, either mix it up a little bit. We are in serious need of a Majora's melee type, man. We really do need that for the chaos, man. We need less of them ranged and more, or 50-50 on melee and range, or something like that, man, because this guy struggles. And yeah, this is why he's 6th place, man. Now on to the next class. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Vanguard. He also kind of struggles against the chaos, and the reason for that is he has no damage buff when it comes to his primary weapon. Because this game is known for being enemies being bullet sponge, and I feel like the chaos are more of a bullet sponge than the Tyranids, man. And this guy has no damage buff, right? He does for his melee, but not for his bolt carbine. And this is why he's going to be 5th place, man. He struggles when it comes to damage output, and not to mention the fact he has 2 armor segments. So that's another more reason why he struggles as well. And he's got the chainsword, which in my opinion, I feel like the chainsword when it comes to the chaos is one of the worst, I think, in terms of doing damage to the chaos. And it's going to be even more annoying, right, when again you have no damage out. You have no damage output with your carbine, or no damage buff, right? And when the Majora's enemy gets angry, right, when they're like red and whatever, like their face is red, one, they gain more health, they're gonna do more damage to you, right? And again, you have nothing to protect yourself, right? You have nothing apart from the grapnel launcher, but you're also gonna struggle, man. Especially with that Terminator Soul Reaper, you're gonna struggle even more. Okay, I feel like this class does need a damage buff. I think the only damage buff it does is the secondary. Yeah, that's it. And I think maybe one more, I think. I don't know what that is. But other than that, this guy has no like damage buff when it comes to his melee, and this is why he's gonna be 5th place. When it comes to Tyranids, he's not bad, right? He's not the best, he's not the worst, but when it comes to chaos, he's I think with assault, man. Oh, slightly above, because assault is a whole different breed when it comes to struggling, right? But Vanguard is, also struggles in my opinion against the chaos, again due to the fact his damage is trash. And yeah, this is why he's gonna be 5th place, man. Yeah, I feel like it would have been nice if this class did get a damage buff. I don't know if they will add more perks in this game. I think they should. Maybe you should increase the level cap, because in World War Z, right, it's like, I don't know what it is, but you have a lot more perks, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? I feel like it would be nice to have like another row of perks I don't know, or something to give this guy a damage buff, or change one of these perks, man, because every single perk he has is literally just diving kick damage, which I think, like, over here it would have been nice if, like, I mean, this is his gear, but maybe his core, like, I don't know, instead of just melee damage, maybe primary damage. Yeah, this boy's gonna be 5th place, man. Now in 4th place, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm stuck on 2 classes when it comes to chaos, and that is between Bulwark and tactical, but I'm probably gonna have to go with tactical here again, mainly due to the fact he has nothing to protect himself, and with the fact that, again, the chaos are bullet sponge. Now, unlike Vanguard, this class does have some damage buffs, right? Yeah, this class does have some damage buffs, and he has, you know, weapons that can actually help deal with chaos and make it a little bit more easier. For example, the plasma incinerator is one of them, right? Probably one of the best primaries in the game. But again, you have like nothing to protect yourself. That is the problem. And I did not know when I was making the tier list one, but apparently they did nerf his all spec scan, which I was not aware of. So he deals less damage. Just kind of a bummer. And not to mention, I mean, to be fair, wait, is this a combat knife? It is. Again, I feel like the chainsaw also doesn't do a whole lot of damage against the chaos, which is why I'm going to put him here. And I feel like if we're comparing both tactical and Bulwark, Bulwark can survive a little bit longer, in my opinion, against the chaos, and he's got a shield as well, so he can literally block most of the range damage coming at him. Unlike tactical, we have to just keep rolling until there's an opening and just shoot, just for you to do literally no damage unless you mark him by all spec scan, right? But yeah, tactical is going to be here. You know, there's some perks that do help him. For example, primary weapon deals 10% more damage, or plasma weapon, that's another one. After a gun strike, you have this one, equipment. You know, he's got some decent perks to help him survive, but again, it's just constant range damage, which is why no one wants to play chaos, and it's just obnoxious, right? Again, you just get them low, you try going for a melee or something, they just disappear. I had one time, right? One time I was playing as Bulwark, right? And I was literally trying to kill a Majora's enemy. They literally just teleported 5 times. Literally, I got close, disappeared, 5 times. It's annoying. Like, that should not be happening in this game, alright? Very annoying. I thought, yeah, chaos needs a serious work, and I'm hoping in September or in July or August, right? Because we need to remember, in July and August we are not getting any like big updates. That's going to be for September, which is annoying as well. But it said there's going to be some balance changes, which one or so needs a serious balance change, and I'm hoping they rework some of these chaos enemies, bro. I really hope they do. But in 4th place, I am going to have to go with tactical, and in 3rd place I'm gonna have to go with Bulwark. Again, I feel like when it comes to chaos, a lot of these melee classes struggle, you know what I mean? Again, because you know, unlike the other classes, you know, I guess Vanguard, tactical, and sniper and heavy, you need to get up close, right? And getting up close, you're gonna be taking a lot of damage while you're, you know, in that process of getting close to them. So this is why he's gonna have to be in 3rd place. You know, the reason why, I mean, you could like flip tactical and Bulwark around, it doesn't really matter. I just feel like Bulwark has more survivability compared to tactical. And when it comes to swarm clearing, Bulwark is a lot better in my opinion. And he benefits more to the team, which your team's going to survive a little bit longer. For example, all these banner perks, you know, they're going to help you out. Not to mention he has invigorating icon, which helps him out a lot as well. And it gets the range damage increase as well. And yeah, because he's got a mix of both, where you're able to survive longer and do a little bit of damage as well, which is why I'm going to go with 3rd for Bulwark. A little bit more bearable compared to Assault, you know, because he has that shield. But oof, boy, do not run with that Thunder Hammer, alright? Do not do it to yourself, because you will die, literally. You will literally die in one shot. It sucks. It really does suck. I also feel like the Thunder Hammer needs a buff as well, because, you know, doing that double charge up, I feel like there needs to be more of a damage output. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, my boy Bulwark is going to be 3rd. Good class, he can survive. but it's just getting in that close and dealing with that range damage. Again, these melee classes, they struggle against chaos because it's just obnoxious range damage all the time. It's gonna be a common theme in this video: obnoxious range damage. It's been 9 months, or actually it's been like 10 months right now, and Saber have done nothing to I don't know, to like nerf that range damage thing. But yeah, third with Bulwark, and in second place I'm gonna have to go with Sniper. Now Sniper obviously has some perks that help him. You know, his ability is pretty good with camo cloak, and he also does have the purification, which removes negative status and restores all your contested health. And you know, you do a decent amount of damage. You know, the last fuel, or whatever it's called. What is it called actually? Well, do I have two things here? But the last fusel does a pretty good damage against the chaos. You know, it's like 2-3 hits, they go down pretty good. You know, magazine capacity not that great, but then again you have the new prestige perk, which allows you to get 50% of your primary weapons ammo. Cooldown is 15 seconds, so yeah, you have infinite ammo. So this is why Sniper is gonna have to be second in my opinion. Very good. He can clear out those enemies. Now I don't know about extremists. I don't know how well it handles against extremists, but Majora's handles 2-3 shots, they go down. You know, they're not like, they're more bearable because it's less of a bullet sponge, right? Just 2-3 shots, they go down. It might even be 2 when you get them headshots. But yeah, very good class. Handles with the handles against the chaos pretty well, and not to mention the fact that I'm pretty sure he also gets a yeah, perform 3 consecutive headshots, which you should be doing. You get an equipment charge, so again, it makes it more bearable. And the combat knife is also not bad. Now for swarm clearing it's terrible, but in terms of dealing damage to Majora's enemies, again, go invisible, do that little heavy stance, and you'll be getting that amazing damage as well. And yeah, Sniper second, very good class against the chaos. The Sniper class in general is actually very good now. Before I actually hated it because it was terrible, man. You know, you had no ammo, ran out of ammo way too quickly, and I'm actually not sure, but I don't think you had this pattern of excellence as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, second, good, well, almost there. And obviously in first place we have the heavy class. Now this class absolutely destroys the chaos, mainly due to the fact, you know, you have Eye and Halo, which absorbs all damage, you know, coming your way. And not to mention, once you do have Eye and Halo, once in cooldown you do extra damage. Once you do have it, I'm pretty sure you do more damage. I'm pretty sure in one of these perks, I can't really remember what it is. Maybe you don't. But the heavy plasma incinerator is absolutely amazing when it comes to the chaos, man. You should be using this heavy plasma against the chaos. I feel like you should be using the heavy plasma in general, right? When it comes to Tyranids, it's good. When it comes to chaos, it's good. Now the melter rifles, obviously, I feel like when it comes to the chaos, it's lacking. But when it comes to Tyranids, it's also pretty good for swarm clearing. But heavy plasma will always be on top. This is amazing. This class really does handle well against the chaos. I feel like in the last video, I feel like I should have probably put heavy a little bit more up, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel like I should put a little bit more up. Now again, I would also use the heavy bolter because bolt rifles in this game just literally do 0 damage. I don't know why. Really, I don't. I feel like bolt rifles in this game need a buff. Now what I mean by the bolt rifles, I'm talking about the heavy bolt rifle needs a buff. This gun needs a buff. The bolt carbine maybe needs a buff or something, right? Or maybe also the I think it was this one, the auto bolt rifle. Maybe it already got a buff if I remember correctly. I don't know, but again, it's good. Heavy class is very good. Oh, let me just pop this back on. Heavy class is very good, man. It holds against them. I mean, the one time you might struggle is against the guys with like the shield and they just, you know, float around. It might be a little bit hard to hit them with the heavy plasma, you know, because they just spin around and they're just obnoxious, right? Again, obnoxious is a common theme when it comes to chaos, which is why no one wants to play chaos and why everyone just plays Tyranids all the time, because the Tyranids are less obnoxious. But yeah, heavy class, lovely class, first place, holds well against the chaos. It can hold its own, really. You know, Iron Halo comes in clutch, just absorbing that damage, and all you have to do is just stand there, charge your heavy plasma, and just shoot. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, really. Yeah, that is the rating. You know, Assault is 6th, then I'm gonna have to go with Vanguard 5th, then Tactical 4th, Bulwark 3rd, Sniper 2nd, and Heavy Class 1st. You know, probably, you know, back in the beginning of this game, the heavy class probably would have been a little bit lower. But I like what they did with the heavy class, you know, in the, I think it was patch 8.0, or I don't remember what patch it was, but this class is very good now. Probably one of the best classes in the game now. I'm not going to, especially for Siege Mode. I'll also be making a Siege Mode ranking as well. But yeah, that's been the video. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, also let me know. And yeah, like I have some new videos coming in mind, like a lot of ranting videos instead of gameplay. But gameplay videos will still be in the work. But I don't know what the next video will be. It's either gonna be a gameplay one, or it's gonna be a either a Siege Mode ranking video, or a Siege Mode, like the little like things, the point rankings, you know, the little things you can get with your points. And another like hot takes on Space Marine 2 is another video that I'll probably do as well, or maybe not hot takes, but things I don't like in Space Marine 2 and things that I do like, and things that should be added in Space Marine 2. But yeah, again, if you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications on, so you get notified every time I make a video. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, brothers, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.